Oh
Tell
yeah,
us about how joyful you are.
yeah, I was watching all of you. You're all happy about March 1, Alert 1. Mas lalo na kami
Yes.
because finally we're here.
Yeah, sure.
How was it today? I mean, was there a taste of it already?
Well, it's too early to tell because today, Tuesday, is usually our slow day. But I'm sure it's building up towards the weekend. We already have a lot of bookings for this Friday to Sunday period. So things are looking up.
So it's this
Pero
weekend
Sir Teng,
siguro, no?
naalala yung mga yung mga health professionals na baka nga daw magkaroon na naman ng spike. So, I'm sure nagme-maintain pa rin kayo ng certain health safety protocol. Siguro you can take us through your measures in your case.
Opo. Well, our safety protocols have been in place since last year, since 2 years ago. So we're not doing something totally new. We've always been very sanitation conscious, health conscious. And that was even before the vaccines were created for our population. Now that we have more vaccinated people in our country, it feels even safer for us. But of course, we follow all the protocols and requirements by ITF. We have our in-house safety officers. But the difference now po sa alert level 1, of course, we can now dine face-to-face. So if you have a date, it's more romantic na ngayon than having that shield in front of you. Or you don't have to sit diagonally from each other anymore. Also, you can have more parties, no? But we've had increased capacity since February. And as you've seen also, the cases have continuously gone down, consistently gone down. So we're cautiously optimistic that things really will be much better coming into the next few months.
Well, sir, in particular kasi
What
yung
about-
concern ni Dr. Limpin ng PCP is that hindi na paghandaan ng maigi yung ventilation sa mga establishments and vehicles. Now, I won't ask you about Resto PH kasi mas madali, I suppose, tutukan mo yun. I'd like to ask more about the processes involved here for checking all establishments. I suppose you're familiar with that. Anong proseso pinagdadaanan ng lahat ng establishments, especially restaurants, when it comes to checking ventilation? Is there an SOP? Is there a procedure that we can count on that is reliable and that is not dependent on specific groups or persons?
That's a good question. Previously, we've had the safety seals, which are given by the LGUs, and they will inspect our restaurants if satisfactory ang safety protocols and equipments namin. In our case, our restaurants are located inside the malls, and the air exchange system of the mall is actually quite good. And also, please remember that in the restaurant, there is something called the exhaust system in the kitchen. And if you're in the restaurant, in the dining area, and you don't smell smoke, it's because air is being sucked out. Not just the smoke, but also the fresh air that needs to be in the dining area. So that's constantly at play in the restaurant. Built-in na po yan. For mga independent restaurants po, I would want more review sana about the air exchange rate, but I'm sure everyone has the exhaust system in any kitchen naman.
Okay, what's the situation when it comes to restaurant workers? Are you back on 100% employment capacity as well? Meaning, did you get back your waiters and your chefs and your restaurant staff?
We try to rehire as early as the start of the year when we got hit with Omicron. But we start after the Omicron surge peaked, around February, we started to rehire again or hire more people. But frankly, there's a labor shortage in the restaurant industry because when you close restaurants for 2 years, we're handicapped with a lot of rules. Marami po mga restaurant workers who would rather not work in the restaurant, especially po since transportation is it's daily hell that they have to go through just to get to the restaurants. So now that alert level 1 has, today we have alert level 1 and you have full capacity in the public transportation, we're hopeful that our employees will now find it easier to get back to work.